Hey guys, this is my vlog for the digital Sabbath. I'm basically just gonna go over the simple points and maybe explain them a little bit more. But for my Sabbath, I just chose the latter half of my Sunday afternoon, and I ended up going on a hike to Hebron Falls with some of my friends, as well as doing day-to-day tasks like shopping and things like that. So one of the things that I did like about this is that it really did make me embrace what it was that I was doing. When I was on my hike, I didn't feel the need to pull out my phone and take pictures or anything like that. Meanwhile, everybody else was doing that, but I was taking the time to just soak everything in and really enjoy the views that I was seeing. Another thing that I liked was that it just made me aware of how much I look at my phone and like how dependent I am on it from a day-to-day kind of thing. I'm used to having it to look at like when a conversation dies down or when I'm just bored in general, but not having that there really made me put more into the conversations I was having, as well as just appreciate even the dull moments of my day-to-day kind of thing. One of the things that I didn't like was just how disconnected I felt. I don't like not being there in case somebody needs to contact me or anything like that, so I definitely didn't appreciate not being available to my friends, but luckily it was just for half a day. So after the Sabbath was over, I was able to do that. The other thing I wasn't too fond of was that I use my phone for lots of things like shopping lists or to-do lists or things like that. So when I would say go shopping at Walmart, it made it hard for me to remember what it was that I needed or things that I needed to accomplish throughout the day. Two of the questions that I thought came up for me throughout my day is it confused me as to why most people, and that's definitely including myself, why they retreat to their phones like in a conversation or just in a day-to-day kind of thing. Like, why is it that people don't just want to embrace that quiet moment in a conversation, but instead they feel the need to turn to social media in order to distract themselves and perhaps whoever they're talking to? As well, I do think there's a lot of variation in how comfortable people are being disconnected, but I don't really understand why. Like for myself, by the end of the 8-hour Sabbath, I wasn't comfortable being disconnected, but it wasn't awful. But I know for some people it was probably just unbearable the whole time. So that's just something I'm curious about as to why there's such a variation in dependency on the phone and things like that. And two things that I'd say I learned from this 8-hour Sabbath is that I have to work a lot harder to not be so reliant on my phone. I need to work on just appreciating spending time with people and being able to have really nice conversations with them that don't have to do with Instagram or something I saw on Snapchat or something like that. It's just like genuine, enjoyable conversation. Another thing that I thought like was a realization for me during this time is that sometimes moments are just more enjoyable without technology. Like, say for my hike that I went on to Hebron Falls, usually I think that taking all these pictures and perhaps taking videos too will make the moment last so much longer and it'll be so much more appreciated. But in reality, I don't really go back to look at those pictures. Like, they're taken and then they're stored away in my camera roll, and they're not that important to me. So going on this hike yesterday, Sunday, and not having that technology to distract me, it really made it like just a more enjoyable experience. I spent the whole time really connecting with the people I was with, and it was like genuine connection, not just, oh hey, let me take a picture of us together. It was, hey, let's share this moment together without our phones, without technology. So overall, I'd say the Sabbath was a really enlightening and good experience for me. I definitely prefer having my phone and other types of technology just because it is what it is, but yeah,